Oakland police homicide investigator has been charged with perjury and bribing a witness.
Hit-and-run accident involving an Oakland police sergeant that led to Oakland Police Chief LaRon Armstrong being placed on administrative leave.
The Oakland Police Commission has been racked by infighting. Now an outspoken commissioner has been given the boot. Breaking news now at 5. LaRon Armstrong is out as Oakland's police chief. The decision comes amid controversy surrounding his handling of 2 misconduct investigations.
Michael Chung was the Oakland police sergeant who was driving a city-owned vehicle when he hit that Mercedes in March of 2021 and then left the scene. Investigators, he didn't remember the accident.
Investigator Fong Tran, seen on the left, has been charged with 2 felony counts of perjury for allegedly lying under oath during a murder trial. He has also been charged with 1 felony count of bribing a witness. Say a key witness originally claimed to have seen the shooting, but recanted her testimony, admitting she witnessed neither the shooting nor the people responsible for it. She was paid for her testimony by the Oakland Police Department and Officer Tran specifically.
The district attorney says 100 other cases that he was a part of are now in jeopardy.
The department's been under the oversight of a federal monitor for 2 decades. Say the chief failed to hold Chung and others responsible. Chung is also accused of firing his gun and then throwing the shell casing from the Bay Bridge. Outside investigators say the department failed to consider that a potential crime.
To be a department that gained the public's trust, because I want people to have confidence when they call on the police.
And the city needs to address them, and that we cannot simply write them off as mistakes.
In open court, we all heard 2 officers embellish or outright lie about events that transpired on the night of the accident and blatantly fabricate medical facts in the aftermath to pursue great bodily injury charges. We would appreciate this case be examined by District Attorney Price as concerned citizens outraged by the injustice displayed and sustained by the judge at the preliminary hearing. Due to the malevolent nature of OPD, we the people are afraid that this will end up being another black man wrongfully convicted in the name of injustice. So we ask, with the utmost respect, that District Attorney Price and those under her employ thoroughly review the evidence and transcripts, including exhibits, in the preliminary hearing, as well as investigate Oakland Police Department Officer Cervantes for perjury, falsifying police reports, and fraud in the workers' compensation system the past year. Thank you for your time and consideration. Respectfully, we the people. Observation regarding Officer Cervantes' injury and treatment. The collision occurred on September 11, 2021 at about 2:30 a.m. Officer Cervantes wore a seatbelt and no airbags on either car were deployed. She initially said she was fine.
You good? You good? You alright? Is this your car? Is this your car? Yeah. Come over here. Don't move! Don't move! I didn't say the dog! Don't move! Don't move! Don't move! Get down the ground! Don't move! Get down the ground! Don't move! You hear me? Do not move! Turn around! Don't move!
Don't move! Exact 746 copy.
Hey, let's get a cameras going.
I'll be in reserve post 6. Have we made it to actually down to the shop?
Is your car?
Location?
No.
See if there's
I'm
a
just
scene.
sitting. All right, get out of the car and go.
Is there any unit at the shop spotter location?
She first felt pain when she got into the ambulance. At the Alameda County Hospital, prior to being admitted, she made the decision to leave because she felt she could get better care somewhere else. The day after the collision, she reports that she couldn't move, and when she did move, she started crying and was sore everywhere. On September 16, 2021, 5 days after the collision, is when she sought medical treatment. Dear District Attorney Price, I write you this letter with hope that all is well in your life and that your newest career path is all that you dreamed it would be. My name is Nisaiah Perry Sr. I am currently in custody at Santa Rita Jail, and I have been here since December 1st, 2021. I am charged with assault with a deadly weapon on a peace officer with a vehicle. It is alleged that I used my personal vehicle to intentionally ram an OPD patrol car. On March 3rd, 2023, 18 months after the accident, I finally went to my preliminary hearing, and I was bound over to Superior Court with a new charge of great bodily injury with zero evidence presented by the prosecution to justify my charges being amended. In the proceedings, the officer involved in the accident, Officer Felicia Cervantes, testified that she suffered from an arm injury that still causes pain today.
You good, girl?
Female officer, she got struck by this car. It's like rifles and handguns in it. She's over there, right over there with the glasses, female spin. She says she's fine, but we need to get her checked out just cause.
When asked if she knew what a doctor diagnosed her with, she stated that she didn't know. When shown a medical report which states that she was diagnosed with the next strain, her response to that fact was non-responsive.
Sergeant Chung reportedly told police investigators he didn't remember the accident.
Officer Cervantes contradicted herself multiple times while on the stand, and at one or more points it seemed that she committed perjury when she couldn't explain the nearly 7-month gap of zero medical reports from November 2021 to May 24, 2022. The explanation she stated was during that time, OPD stopped paying for physical therapy. This statement was backed up with no reasoning as to why this would happen or if it is in fact even truthful. Her statements, coupled with incomplete medical reports that read contrary to ailments she self-reported, should motivate this administration to review this case thoroughly. I missed the birth of my now 11-month-old daughter, Giovanna Renee, on July 1st, 2022. I still have yet to hold her in my arms, kiss her cheeks, or smell her baby smell. I am active in my community. I have nearly 50 letters stating my character, and youth that I mentor have regrets in action and decision-making. My aunt, whom is like my mother, has been diagnosed with cancer, and she needs my care. I am unable to provide for my family monetarily, and our life savings is nearly depleted after $25,000 spent on a lawyer and 15 months of hemorrhaging funds on expensive and overpriced food items and phone calls here at Santa Rita Jail. I was remanded into custody 12/1/21 after 90 days on bail, incident free. My bail was raised to $900,000 and 10+ charges were added to my docket. I did everything the courts asked me. I showed faith in a system that has never had faith in me. All I ask is for your office can review the discrepancies in my case and grant me the relief my family and I believe we deserve. Thank you for your time and consideration, D.A. Price. Respectfully, Nisaiah Perry. Medical chronology. The medical chronology consists of 2 occupational injury claims. Doctor's first report of occupational injury or illness form number 5120. This form is completed by a qualified physician and signed under penalty of perjury. The first claim was filed on September 16, 2021, listing the patient as Felicia Cervantes, City of Oakland Police Department as her employer, and insurer as JT2 of Oakland, California. The form indicated that the city where the injury occurred was Oakland, and that it occurred on September 11, 2021. September 16, 2021 was designated as the first date of exam or treatment. The claim specifies a diagnosis of strain of neck muscle and signed by Sema Ricky, medical doctor. This claim was closed on May 25, 2022 when the patient was determined to have achieved maximum medical improvement and patient was released from care on that date. The second claim was opened on May 25, 2023, listing the patient as Felicia Cervantes, One Call Care of Jacksonville, Florida, as her employer and an insurer as CNA Insurance out of Chicago, Illinois. The city where the injury occurred was listed as Jacksonville, and it was said to have occurred on September 11, 2021 at 8 a.m. May 25, 2022 was designated as the first date of exam or treatment. No diagnosis was specified in this claim, and it was signed by Howard Belford, MD. The medical records show this claim was never closed. Overall summary and observations. Patient Cervantes' treatment history is characterized by slow or non-existent progress. Her first 6 sessions of physical therapy were supposed to take 2 weeks, but those sessions took her 6 weeks to complete. In all, from September 2021 to July 2022, she completed a total of just 9 sessions of physical therapy in 10 months. Those sessions have been prescribed at a rate of 3 per week, and she averages less than 1 per month. From October 28, 2021 to May 24, 2022, she appears not to have done any physical therapy sessions at all. During her convalescence, she ran and went to the gym. At a preliminary hearing, she testified that every day I do my stretches at the gym, which is what I'm told to do. She testified that she was not advised not to run. She self-reported being non-compliant with her home exercise program in at least 5 of her sessions and reported compliance in just 2 of those sessions. And both of those sessions were reported after the second claim was filed on May 25th, 2022.
Back up. Back up. This is a crime scene. Get off my crime scene, ma'am, please.
My sister, man.
Okay, I need you to get over here past this tape.
Please, don't do that.
Go. Ma'am, can you grab her, sir? Grab her. Go ahead and grab her.
Don't do that.
Your sister's not here. Go ahead and step over there.
8820 International.
Where's Cervantes? Oh, no, friend.
Also, it is not clear to me why 2 doctors' first report of occupational injury or illness were filed in this case. The information on the 2 versions is alarmingly different. It's all the more concerning given that those forms are signed under penalty of perjury. Perhaps the billing records, which were not included in the subpoena material, could shed some additional light on this matter. The issues of truthfulness and accuracy with respect to medical injuries in this case not only go to the issues of guilt and punishment, but also go to issues of graft, fraud, and undeserved benefits. A thorough investigation of this matter is the most prudent way to ensure the integrity of those who take an oath to serve. This is yet another example of Oakland police going against the law to enforce the law. I also believe that the prior administration of this office, including Prosecutor John Brevard, displayed negligence and legal malpractice by not adhering to the discovery motion rules, which state I receive all evidence in their possession. 2 pages are missing from the medical reports, one of which are the findings of the nerve conduction test, which proves Officer Cervantes has no nerve damage. Diagnostics were normal. This evidence should disprove great bodily injury. My attorney, Mr. Robert Byers, and I also presented evidence at the preliminary hearing, which in our opinion discredits the assertion of intent. We submitted several clear crime scene photos as exhibits, which show 6 to 10 feet of skid/tread marks trailing my vehicle. These photos were taken by Officer J. Ping, and he confirmed that he saw what the court saw, an attempt to stop by me. I can't ram someone intentionally by slamming on my brakes. The collision was an accident. In conclusion, how I feel to do all the things the law requests, yet still end up being enslaved and entombed.